pull in, getting ready to go. They disappeared. Got a thumbs up. What do we got watching the work live today? Truck's almost full from yesterday, so we got to do one and then go to the dump. Be taking another field trip out East Granby way, see some more of those sites, see what that's all about. Good morning, Mr. Ben. How you doing today?
Proceed to highlighted route.
Tell you what, it's a little chilly this morning, but hopefully that means midday it won't be too hot. My mirror's all screwed up again. Morning again, JC. How we doing? School bus is on the move. I'm a little worried about the afternoon.
Turn right.
I got two jobs in an area where I know I don't get decent cell service, so I might not be able to stream all day like yesterday. But try and show you guys as much of my day as I can.
Turn right.
JC, I just hooked up my my headset again. Can you just tell me if you can hear me? All right, awesome. Thank you.
In 1 3/4 miles, turn right, then turn left.
A little short drive this morning to the first job. It's right here in town. Hopefully we can bang this one out real quick, get to the dump, and then start gallivanting out to the more scenic area. No worries, Mr. Ben. No worries. Workload today don't look too bad. I say that. Didn't look bad yesterday either, but boy, was that a surprise. See the emojis going off. Is Jones sitting here in the background? Ben saying hi. Joan saying okay. My wife told me, gave me some constructive criticism just now that said, as I'm responding to the comments, because on the video you can't see them, I should read them out loud so people who are watching this after the fact have some idea of what we're talking about, which is it's a damn good idea. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Might not be able to do it all while I'm driving, but I'll make the best effort at it. Lacey's saying hi to JC. I think. Good morning again, Lacey. Did you find your glasses? Lacey did not find her glasses. Wait for it to get lighter.
In 1/2 mile, turn right, then turn left.
My wife's saying good morning. She's driving. She'll be listening, which is cool. Guys, I got a couple tight corners to make up here, so I can't look at the chat during this little maneuver. Hopefully nobody's crowding the intersection. Otherwise they're going to
turn right, then turn left. Turn left. Joan saying good morning to everybody. It's going to be a good day. Lacey really needs to find her glasses because there's two retracted messages already. I can only assume was from spelling. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Lacey's saying, Jesus, where are my glasses? Arriving at destination on left.
Sweet. I was hoping this was a downhill driveway. Also hoping they didn't have a car in the way. I got 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Joan's saying she's a little off today. Don't mind her. We don't, Joan. We don't. Happens to all of us. I feel this is going to be one of the more challenging driveways. very steep. Very, very steep. And there's hedgerows on either side. You guys can't see this obviously, but this driveway is so steep in the beginning, my bumper is only about 3 inches off the ground. Very, very steep. JC's saying it's like backing up a tank. Yeah. That or trying to dock a small boat, maybe a medium-sized boat. Jones sending out the crocodiles. Which, I'm assuming she borrowed from Mr. Ben. Joan, you gotta find an angry beaver emoji. Your whole thing on this channel could be feeding the beaver. Alright, let me read the paperwork so I can figure out where this tank is located. So, this one's also over 2 years overdue for a cleaning, so I might be in for another surprise first thing this morning. Dump the airbags in the truck. JC's saying, "Oh no, yeah, I'm hoping it's not a repeat of the two gnarly ones I had yesterday." Jones asking if they have to clean them every year. No, usually every. I don't usually recommend going longer than 3 years in between cleanings, just because when something with septic goes wrong, it goes really wrong, and it can get really expensive. So I always tell people it's cheap insurance. So, you know, a new septic system these days can cost anywhere between, well, it depends on what they have to do. I've seen them put in for a residential. The most expensive one I've probably seen was $90,000. But that had to be fully engineered. They had to build a spot for it somewhere else on the property and set up a pump station to send the liquid up to the leach field. So that's like the most expensive, worst case scenario. JC's asking me if the enzyme stuff works. I don't usually recommend it unless you're having a problem with the natural breakdown of things in the tank. There's some people out there that swear by it. I don't know. I haven't seen it make much of a difference on a normally functioning tank. The only time I recommend the enzymes is if you're having trouble. Oh, excuse me, guys. Trouble with the breakdown inside the tank already. I'm gonna go dig this one up. You guys talk amongst yourselves, please. And I'm gonna apologize. I don't have it in me to film one this morning. So maybe as the day goes on and the Advil works a little better, I'll be able to take you guys out of the truck and we'll clean one together. But boy, I'm feeling right now. not an option. So I'm gonna go try and get this one started, and I shall return shortly. See if I can. My truck's not level, so I'm gonna try and level out the picture here for you guys. So you're not looking at your phone like a drunken sailor. Alrighty, I shall return. pleasantly surprised that tank's nothing but liquid. So I can hang out in the chat until the truck bounces. Truck's telling me it's 45 degrees outside. Perfect working weather. Catastrophic as a lady, Joan. Just so you know. Willie says he was listening. Yeah, this one wasn't too deep. It was only Joan saying that was fast. This one was only a 6-inch dig. So I got it open pretty quick. Got the hoses hooked up, and if the rest of the day goes like this, will be okay. I caught a little bit of that, Willie's live last night, but I was gonna do the cooking video last night, but if Mr. NYC was on, I'm not gonna overlap him for a live, and it actually gave me a chance to cook dinner quickly, eat dinner, and actually go to bed when I should. So it was actually a blessing. I got a little more sleep than usual last night, which I'll take all that I can get. So that was a good thing. No, I'm not. I saw a lot of people in the live that I was going to share the cooking video with. So I didn't want people to have to choose what to watch, I guess. I see what you're saying, JC. But it worked out good for me anyway. Oh, I get you. Willie's is asking Lacey if she looks straight down, do you see them? I think he's insinuating that they may be trapped where the cell phone got messed up last time. Yeah, Lacey, listen to my wife. She misplaces her glasses all the time, and she has a system of sweeping the house and finding them very quickly now. JC, to get back on, I'm doing BLTs tonight, regardless of what's going on. nice leisurely ride to the dump. Oopsie daisy. All right. Joan, that was not bad. Do not apologize for that. Also, Joan, Chick Dog is not here. You know what you have to do. Yep, my personal troll's in the house. How you doing, Tommy? Oh, that's right. Tom's asking me to tell you all about Jack Mayhoff that popped in the chat yesterday. Finally figured out who it was. It's not Tommy Toughnuts at all. It's actually Chuck, my supervisor. So now he's tracking me with the GPS on my camera here, and he can see exactly where I am with the live feed. I'm just kidding. He's a pretty cool guy. Funnier than all hell. I would love to get him on as a collab, telling jokes and stuff, because he'll surprise you. Yeah, JC, I bet you have jokes for days. And one day we'll hear them. I'm not too worried about offending folks. If you're easily offended by a joke on the internet, then maybe the internet isn't for you. That's where my mind goes. My wife's saying she's walking into work. She's got to put the headphones in. Leave it on speaker. What's the worst that could happen? I've never said anything bad in my life. Right. My wife's saying she works for HR. And the biggest sticker on my hard hat says walking HR violation, so maybe she's doing the right thing. Sorry guys, I'm doing paperwork, so I'm going to be quiet for a second. Fortunately for these guys, their outlet baffle's not looking so hot. Definitely needs a repair. JC saying I think it says, what do you call a group of lesbians in a tent? Well, I don't know, JC. You're gonna have to inform me. I don't know if I can say this on live on YouTube. I don't think I can say that on YouTube, but it's hilarious. I got a very long-winded joke. It's kind of corny. I'm not even talking about a poo joke. I don't know how to say this, not violate a community guideline either. I honestly don't even know what the rules are, JC. I'll try it, and if I get a strike for it, why not? So this gentleman is losing weight really fast, right? He can't figure it out. He's eating tons, keeps losing weight, eating tons, keeps losing weight. And finally goes to the doctor, right? And the doctor's like, "Oh, sir, you have a tapeworm." The guy's like, "Well, that doesn't sound good. That sounds really bad. What do we got to do?" It's like, "All right, well, there's a real simple treatment to cure this tapeworm. It just takes time." The guy's like, "All right, doc, what do I got to do?" He's like, "Come back this time tomorrow and bring a hard-boiled egg and a cookie." And the guy's like, "Doc, what in the hell are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense." The doctor's like, "Just trust the process. Just trust me." So the guy's like, "All right." So he comes back same time tomorrow, brings a hard-boiled egg and a cookie. The doctor says, "All right, lean over the table there and pull down your pants." And the guy's like, "What?" It's like, the doctor's like, "Trust the process. Trust the process." So the guy reluctantly pulls down his britches and leans over the doctor's table there, and without saying a word, the doctor takes the hard-boiled eggs and sends it right up Main Street. I have to censor this in a way, try and say it in a special way. And the guy's like, "Jesus, Doc, what the hell?" He's like, "Now we gotta wait a half hour." And the guy's like, "All right." So a half hour goes by. The doctor sends the cookie right up Main Street. And the guy's like, "What the hell? This is not medicine. I do not understand." The doctor's like, "Trust the process. Come back same time tomorrow with the same thing." The guy's like, "You have got to be kidding me." So this goes on for about a week. And the guy's like, "All right. I don't know how much more of this I can take, Doc. How much longer is this going to take?" He's like, "The last treatment's tomorrow." And the guy's like, "Thank God." He's like, "Tomorrow, come in, same time, bring a hard-boiled egg and a hammer." And the guy's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, not doing it, Doc." The doc just looks at him and says, "Trust the process." So the guy reluctantly, he's like, "All right." Comes back. Same thing, leans over the table, gets a hard-boiled egg sent right up Main Street, and they wait. They're waiting a half hour. And the guy's just, the whole time, his mind is racing, wondering when he's going to get the hammer. He waits a half hour, nothing. 45 minutes goes by, nothing. At the 1 hour mark, the tapeworm sticks his head out the guy's ass. He's like, "Where the hell's my cookie?" And the doctor whacks him with the hammer. No more tapeworm. Probably the corniest joke I'm ever going to tell on YouTube, but I don't know why it got in my head. But it did. My long-winded, corny joke for the day. Oh my God, the sun, I can't see. So I see that JC like that, Mr. Ben likes it. And the good news is, this being the internet, I can't see your facial expressions. So even if you are just saying ha ha and giving me the thumbs up, just to save my feelings, I can't tell. So I'm happy. I'll be right back, guys. I got to drop off this paperwork and then we'll take a nice drive to the plant together. Loaded down about as full as it can get. I'm going to take a different way to the plant than the regular, just because the simple fact is I will lose service 5 different times going that way. Holy crud, we got 11 likes already. That's pretty cool. Lacey's telling a dad joke. How many times have you stepped on legs? Legs or Legos? Maybe that's not a dad joke. I just definitely can't see with the glare coming through this. I got the sun right in my eyes and it completely washes out anything I can see on the chat right now. Yacht coming through. We're going somewhat level here. I can fix the camera angle so it's not driving around like a drunken sailor here. Lacey's asking if Dennis is into Legos yet. Not really. He's into Monster Jam, Hot Wheels. He likes all the figurines from Cars. I now have a love-hate relationship with Tow Mater because the The metal hook on the wrecker is really fun to step on in the morning. That and Guido, the forklift. Yeah, even the forks are metal on the ones we got, so that was fun. And he likes his trains. That's pretty cool. Headed to the dump now. I'm going to be going out towards East Granby again today, so we can see some more of that cool foliage maybe. If Willie's is still on, it might take me by that little single engine plane airport. Maybe I'll get a second to stop and show Willie some airplanes. But a lot of times East Granby's really close to our airport here, so it's very possible if I angle the truck right, we could see some planes going across the scene. Let me tell you what, if it takes me, this thing takes me to the plant, or to East Granby, anywhere near a Dunkin' Donuts I can fit this truck in, I'm getting me some pumpkin spice this morning. I need all the caffeination I can get my hands on today. Lacey's saying trains, planes, and automobiles. That is correct, and it's also an amazing movie. It's a book too. Well, for me, it's a movie with John Candy and Steve Martin. I think that one was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I don't know which order they put them in. I forget. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but I do remember loving that movie growing up. Where did Lacey? You found your glasses. Where were they? Bet you they were in the last place you looked. I'm normally not a big fan of hogging the left lane here, but when I get down the road here, there's absolutely no one that has the common decency to let you over. And I need to be able to turn, so. I'm still holding up the traffic speed, so not really that concerned about it right now. I've heard of Babysitter's Club, but I have no idea what any of that is. Is that a movie or a book or both? That has John Candy in it as well. JC, have a great day. And do me the biggest favor ever. You're going to the store. If you come back with another awesome monster-sized piece of beef, do me a favor and don't fucking tell me about it. Because I'm just going to be working with a food chubby again all day. Thanks, JC. I appreciate that very much. For anybody that doesn't make sense to, yesterday JC was all about the chat with a 25-ounce filet mignon he was cooking for last night. And yesterday I didn't eat breakfast, and my breakfast slash lunch came from a gas station roller. So hearing about a filet mignon all damn day long, bit like torture. A bit like torture. Lady saying TMI. Joan absolutely loves the term food chubby. My all-time favorite, I'd have to think about it a lot, but I would have to say my all-time favorite John Candy movie might have to be The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. That might be my favorite of all time. But Canadian Bacon was good. There's a lot of good ones. I don't think I've ever seen a John Candy movie that I disliked. Like even his short little bit in Home Alone made that movie that much better. It is very sad. Lacey's saying it's sad he passed. Yeah. So I've lost quite a few actors that they were a quintessential part of my childhood. Some of the best happy moments I've had film-wise. Like I will never stop watching grumpier old men out to sea. I'd say my favorite comedy duo of all time has to be Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. Couldn't stop it. It just... Jones asking, yeah, the bear, the one with the bald-headed killer bear, and then at the end she's bald on both sides. That's right, Joan. That was The Great Outdoors. Lacey saying Bob Saget passed 10 minutes from her house. My wife's saying it's a book set. I loved that when I was little. I'm assuming that's...
Actually, I'm lost. I don't know what we're talking about. The books I liked when I was little were the Boxcar Children. They had a lot of those. That was pretty cool. Actually, Joan, I was never a kid. That's a lie. I was assembled this way at a secret military facility somewhere. They just wanted to see how many mismatched, messed up pieces they could put together and make work. And now you have this abomination you see before you today. Spot where every once in a while you can see deer in the field. I haven't seen them lately, but if I do, I'll try and get you guys a quick shot of them. Nothing happening here. Bringing back some serious memories now. The Berenstain Bears. Yup. I remember that very well. Those were the days when they used to have the scholastic book fairs in school. And you were always so happy because your parents would give you a little bit of money and then you could go to the book fair for 45 minutes and get out of class and look around and get some cool things. At least that's how it did up here. I don't know if anybody else had that same experience. Lacey's saying Snick at night. I think she means Nick at night. Either that or she's confusing a grown-up channel with a children's channel. Tales from the Crypt. I got one. Who remembers when MTV actually played music? Afraid of the Dark. I think I vaguely remember that. Alright, Lacey remembers MTV actually playing music videos. That's good. The old computers with like those 5-inch floppy disks that were actually floppy. If we did ever get a chance, if we were good in school, to play a computer game. It was either like Sticky Bear Bop or the Oregon Trail.
I didn't have typing class until high school. I didn't have a computer at home for the longest time when I had to do reports and typed up reports and stuff. We had what they used to call an old word processor. It was basically like an electronic typewriter. And you could type the whole thing, but it was a little green screen and you had to read it one line at a time all the way across. You had to put in a special symbol to make a paragraph. You had to check all your spacing going through. And then when you finally did get it done, you put the paper in, you lined it up, you hit a button, and it just typed it all out going across with a ribbon. And then usually something screwed up the first 2 times, so you ended up with 3 drafts until you finally got it right and figured out where you went wrong. Lacey's saying the Oregon Trail was her nemesis. As well. And then as the computers got a little bit better, we had the Amazon Trail, which actually had some colored animations and stuff that was kind of cool. You'd do fishing instead of hunting. Dump. They still haven't fixed my backup cam, so I guess I'm just going to back up till it sounds expensive. Oh, alright, Willies, what are you saying? Yay, 2 new toilets. And I have to look at a job, and then I have to do some drain cleaning and a kitchen sink. God bless you for that, those are always fun. I have to work a cleaning service on an oil burner. Look at you go. I do drain cleanings on the weekend, and let me tell you, for someone that cleans poop for a living, some of the nastiest smells I've ever experienced in my life emanate from a kitchen sink. My wife's saying, "Oh God, Mike, you just made me feel old by saying you never remember or vaguely remember. Are you afraid of the dark?" Well, babe, you got to remember, out where I grew up in Coldbrook, I didn't have cable. I didn't have... I had all but 2 channels you could get on the rabbit ears. So I couldn't get like Nickelodeon or any of that. Any Nickelodeon I ever saw was at a friend's house. And that was during the day, like after school. So it's not a generation thing, it's a lack of cable TV thing. The only channel we could get reliably was CBS Channel 3. You're about to see my supervisor pulling in his truck. There he is. It's Mr. Jack Mayhoff himself. I don't know if he wants to be on camera on YouTube, so I'm going to blank you guys out for a second. Willie's is saying 2 channel kids. Also, if we wanted to watch something, we would have to put the rabbit ears on her head and dance around. Maybe we'd get better signal. Yeah, that was like me trying to get like WWF SmackDown back in the day, because it was on a channel I didn't really get. Yep, PBS, ABC. Ah, Lindsay's in the house. Good morning, Lindsay. Any of my mods listening in the chat right now, I have a feeling my supervisor might troll me a little bit too. His YouTube handle is Jack Mayhoff. So please don't block him. Unless I say so, then boom, he's out. It's the one time I'll have power over him. I'll be back, guys. I gotta start this process. ladies and gentlemen. Get out of Chucky's way here, and then get moving. Looks like I got 8 people with us. The crowd may have grown while we were dumping. That's pretty cool. I believe I said good morning to you, Lindsay, but as soon as I got here, I had to shut the camera. Wasn't sure if my supervisor wanted to be on camera or not. Tito! One of my co-workers has entered the chat. Really good guy. All my moderators, Ramiro, he works for another company now, but the same building. Really good guy. He's gonna break my balls a bunch too. No, sir, Dr. Fuzz. Puerto Rican.
Proceed to highlighted route.
Tito, you kill me, man. You kill me. Tommy Tough Nuts? I don't know. He was in here earlier.
In 1/4 mile, turn right.
Tito, you know Chucky even made a YouTube channel to join me here. I might be rapidly becoming kind of a big deal. Yeah, right. Gonna look at some more of the foliage here on the Iron Horse.
didn't mention it to you, Tito?
In
That I'm doing
3/4 of
YouTube
a mile,
videos now?
turn right.
My bad. I think it is. Every time I see you, we just go straight to verbally bashing each other, and I forget to give you the updates. Tommy will get it. Yeah, Tito, stay on the live throughout the day. I managed somehow to not lose service, and I streamed for over 7.5 hours yesterday.
In 1/4 mile, turn right.
Oh God, now Tommy's on. He's gonna battle it out with Romero. Here we go.
Turn right.
Okay, I'll let him know. Bridge make it back in?
In 1 3/4 miles, turn right.
How you doing, Bridge? Welcome back. Hell or high water tonight. I'm doing the BLT video so you can watch it in the morning. I know you'll be asleep by then. It's cool, Bridge. I know you just got back. Romero is a co-worker of mine. He's gonna say some out-of-pocket crap in the chat, but it's allowed. He breaks my balls almost as bad, if not worse, than Tommy Toughnuts here. And we finally figured out who Jack Mayhoff is. I don't know if you were in yesterday, but that's actually my supervisor. So now I have an entire army of personal trolls. Thank you, Bridge. I appreciate it very much. Well, Romero, I basically gave you permission just now, I guess. That's all right, Bridge. I'm sure someone will pop in eventually that you'll throw the wrench at.
Mile, turn right.
Maybe Dilbert will come back. This is about the time the area he popped in the first place.
Turn right.
No.
In 1.5 miles, turn right.
Willies, are you still in the chat, buddy? Or are you doing that kitchen drain? Tito, you better subscribe to this channel. Damn it. Come on, Willies, I'm going by the airplane spot again. Oh my God, these chats are coming in so damn long. I can't concentrate them on long enough to read them. I'm assuming you're all talking amongst each other anyway, so nothing wrong with that. Oh, fucking bump. Oh, here you go, giving me crap already.
In 1/4 mile, turn right.
Hopefully I can keep service out this way. It's damn close to where I was yesterday.
Turn right.
School bus coming through.
Continue on route.
Tito, you in the yard today or are you on a route, buddy? There's no blinker, I'm going straight. Yeah, my favorite part of the scene of this route is the sign that says no through trucks. Oops. Oh, you did sound, Tito, you're homesick. You did sound kind of crappy yesterday. You alright, dude? You need anything? What do you need, Tito? Tito needs soup. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. I keep forgetting I got a microphone. When I belch, it probably sounds like it's right in your damn ear. Want me to DoorDash you chicken enchilada soup from Chili's or something? I know you like that. With a side of broccoli. Yeah, it gets pretty scenic through here, Dr. Fuzz. Especially now. Hope I can keep service through this spot. Tito, you have my wife's phone number, right? Babe, do you have Tito's phone number? I forget. When I get to this job, I'll text you his number, babe, and then maybe we can DoorDash him some Chili's if it's close enough. I got to get his address, but I don't want to do it on the internet. Come on, get me back to 5G. There we go. I think 5G's back. Mr. NYC's in the house. Hopefully I can keep this live together. Showed up right at the moment where I'm going into crappy cell service territory. Everybody welcome Mr. NYC. Come on, 5G, stay. I'm going by the old Newgate prison now. Checking it. Oh, good. That could be something we could do. This old prison here, I got full service 5G. That might be something interesting to show you guys at some point. This road's in a valley. I don't know what this service is gonna do.
In 1/4 mile, turn left, then turn left.
No kidding, it's actually getting better. Cool.
Turn left, then turn left.
Right.
Turn left.
Now looking for Copper Hill Terrace. GPS is lying to me, folks. 56. Okay. Back in business, folks. The GPS just tried to bring me to the wrong house. Had to fix that problem real quick. Yeah, Tommy's reminding me ever so nicely that the digging up here is horrible. He's not wrong.
Arriving at destination on right.
Still feel he's enjoying it a little too much. Oh, shared driveways. We have the old shared driveway situation. Now we gotta play with 3 mailboxes here and figure out which house is which. It ain't this one. Yeah, I only got 1 bar of 5G. Oh, no bars of 5G. Come on, I'm in a wide open. Work with me here, phone.